Hello folks, Foxlow here. What you're seeing in front of you at the moment is my desktop, and that's a screening of my current base, my new base I've moved since my last video, and this is absolutely dedicated to farming, to insulating gel. I've changed the way I farm it. I'm not farming Mordite anymore. Instead of the Mordite, I've done more to Merium. It's just the same system, only instead of the Mordite, it's to Merium altogether. But the main reason for this video is just to give you some tips about moving base, some things maybe that are not too obvious sometimes, because when you're moving your base, they say that yes, most of your inventory from the resources will be given back to you, but that's slightly incorrect, and so this is what this video is about. It gives you some tips about what to do when you move. But first off, I'm going to show you my base. I quite like this one, and I found myself a really nice planet. Named him Cogium Charlie. Anyway, that's just me. I've got to have part of my name handle in the name of the planets. It's a jungle planet, and which are one of the good planets to find. And it's low security. It's a humid in weather, which is good because there's no damage done to your shields. Flora is high and the fauna is fair, so it's not too bad. But anyway, there's my new base, and yeah, I've gone over the top with the glass again, so the frame rate gets a hit. But yeah, I quite like it. Let's give it a camera mode first. Where's the camera? There she is. I have a quick decker, and even though I don't need them, I've put the NPCs in there. I think it's quite good. They're all at the front of the base, and I've got my power plants there. Look, they're what powers the base. Look, nuclear fission, so it's nuclear powered. Yeah, I'm quite proud. I like it, and it's totally dedicated to farming, nothing else. That's why I've only done a bit in the centre. And you've got Spodonium this side, Samarium this side, and Samarium at the back. 106 in one farm, 108 in the other, and Spodonium I've got 106 I think, but yeah, so it's quite big. And there's my stashes, or my storage at the back. Yeah, I like the way it looks. It's cool. I don't really use that much at the top. I just put a couple which I had in there. You can put plants around the thing. I'm just doing it for a little slight anesthetic look. But yeah, that's how it looks now. And that's it. Obviously it's a lot of glass and quite big, so as it's on the PC I can manage to do this without getting out of memory. And so let's go in and have a look round, and then I'll explain to you what's the best method of actually moving. Yes, Codge Farm. Very basic inside, I haven't put anything down. So yeah, there's nothing on the bottom level. I'll put it up one level to prevent the grass showing through. You can walk from the outside onto it. And let's go upstairs and have a look. And the sad thing about this particular base is I get crap prices for everything on the base. I don't get anything in profit. It's all in minus. So luckily I kept the last station where I'm selling the insulating gel, and so I keep that price there. I'm still getting a good price. So there you go. There's me Spodonium farm. All nice straight lines, more or less, to farm them, and you can walk round, there you go, from one to the other. So they're all connected. There's no walking through the centre anymore. So I start farming these on this side, walk around the corner, then farm this lot, and then farm the spodonium, and then go to the station, sell them, craft and sell them. By the time I've done that, I come back and do the spodonium again, because they're half the amount of the tamarium, and by that time hopefully the tamarium will have got to the second stage, and then I go back to the station and sell the second lot, because obviously that's double, so I'd have enough to do one more session of selling. Then come back after doing that, and hopefully the first set will just start to be popping off. They actually take just maybe a minute longer, but instead of 6 million in 20 minutes, I'm making in 22 minutes, 23 minutes maybe, 7 million. So there's a difference. Anyway, the main purpose of the video, moving your base. When you look at, hold on, let's go downstairs. When you look at what you get back when you move your base, you get the majority of your stuff back, but they don't give you it all. Now obviously I've used it since building the base. You need to try and make sure that your inventory is as empty as you can make it. Store it in your storage, store it in your freighter. And then before you actually claim your second base, the base that you're going to, obviously you find one that's suitable, then mark it, then go back to your old base, and you need to delete certain items. The landing pads, if you don't delete the landing pads and get your resources back from the original base, when you come back, the landing pad requires ferrous stones. Where are we? Landing pad requires, where is it? These, okay? Non-ferrous plates. Now it requires 20 of them. Is it 20 or is it 10? 10. No, yeah, 20. You need 20. And when you, well, sorry, you need 10 for one. Because I have 2, I want 20. Now, if you don't delete it, if for argument's sake you only had one landing pad, if you don't delete the landing pad from the previous base, you don't get 10 back. It will either give you 8 or 9, because I've done it twice now, and both times it's given me below 10. It only gives you, you lose 1 or 2 of them. So when you delete them, you get it all back, so you just store it for when you move back. So that's what I would do. If you've got a landing pad, delete it before you move. Your terminal, your trade terminal, need 10 of these. When you don't delete it, the system will only give you back 5. If you delete your terminal, it will give you back 10, and it will give you the copper wire and everything else that you need. So it's best to delete your terminal. The same thing with your where are we? If you've got the exocraft down, let's have a look. Where is it? There you go. The resonators, what am I talking about? The geo bays. Now you won't get your dynamic resonator back if you don't delete them. If you move to your new base and don't delete it at the old base, it gives you some Heridium back and maybe the Volta XLs, but you don't get the dynamic resonator, the important part. But you will get that back if you delete it at your base. So delete that first before you move. That's basically it. I think that's all you need to delete, the main parts. Oh, and the other thing, if you've got message pods around, like I have, I've made up the message pods, I would delete them at your base as well, because you'll get the resources back. It doesn't give you them all back if you just move. That's about it, I think. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. No, so delete what you can from your base before you move, so you get the full resources back. That thing, no, I wouldn't delete the glass, because you wouldn't have much room left. What would happen is with the glass, you'd not have a lot of room left, because you do get most of the glass back. So that would be my tip, is to delete your landing pads, your trade terminal, and your geo bays, and any other message pods that you've got, so you get the full resources back for them, because you won't do if you don't. And that's basically it, really. Pretty short and sweet. and I'm just showing off my base as well. I do like it. I quite enjoy it. So I'm hopeful that's helpful to somebody. And the farming method I've used is actually exactly the same as my previous video that I did on making 6 million every 20 minutes. With this current base I can actually do a little bit more, but it is more involved in the base itself. It's a lot more involved. Come on, get on there, that's it. A little bit more work because of it's ultimarium and spadonium and no more diet. So yeah, but I like it that way now. Just farm and make money. I did a bit of farming prior to that, and I've done a little bit while I was here. And it's taken me 2 days to do this. Two days of 3 or 4 hour sessions to build this. And so far I've made, let's have a look, see, 147 million doing my farming method prior to moving. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful to somebody about moving your base. Just remember, mark your base where you find the new one, put down a marker and then go back to the other one and do as I've just suggested. Thanks for watching if you did watch this far, and I'll catch you in the next one.